Yeah, I think, whoa! Rivaldo, that was a close one. Well, I would say that our dupes are quite excited, because they didn't leave the rocket. They are here ready to roll once the rocket is resupplied. However, the game is actually pretty nice and gave us a rocketeer dupe. Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today my friends, we are going to continue to build the volcano tamers over here. We want to extract as much resources as we can out of this planet. There is plenty of beautiful resources for us to get in the form of both metals and uranium. Although technically uranium is also a metal, but oh well, those are just technicalities, no one cares about them. What we care is getting all of this into a transportation rocket, of which we already should have something. Oh yeah, yes we do. We already have our transportation rocket there ready. We just need to build the cockpit inside of here, otherwise the rocket won't lift off. Also, we need to bring some of that uranium here, because we want to kickstart our nuclear reactor. Oh, come on, what now? Max. Wait, what? How? Wait, how did you make a mess? Can't you get inside? You can. What the hell, bruh? Wait a moment, don't you tell me. Uh-huh. We are about to get in major problems because, let me see. Wow, this thing filled up all of a sudden. That was less than ideal. Okay, we start this episode with a crisis. Let me solve this crisis first and then we'll deal with the other things. Well, my friends, my base is about to be turned into a ginormous mess, but, well, I'm just going to put a few extra liquid reservoirs. This pretty much happened because, the tumbleweeds are 1 degree lower than they should be, and now the water is not being consumed. This is going to be a temporary measure. I'm going to take care of this over time. It's just that we need to take care of this now, because all the dupes are about to pee in their pants. Come on, now that's just an excuse for you to pee in your pants, okay? I solved the issue and yet you trapped yourself inside of this rocket so that you could make a mess. Okay? Alright. These dupes, we start this episode with apparently a bunch of, pee all over the place. This is aggravating. Alright, my friends, I think the game has distracted us long enough. Let's focus on what really matters, and that is getting this thing up and rolling. We still need to clear all of this chamber of debris. It would be pretty nice, but in order we can actually get the railing thing to help us out. We are going to build one of these bad boys somewhere around here, made out of steel. Yeah, then one of these here. Then we need to build another one over here. Come on. Another over here made out of steel. Yep. And this one also made out of steel. Perfect. I don't think we are going to need too many... Oh, wait. We still need to build the aqua tuner, which means we still need to send more steel this way. That's fine. In any case, if we get to build this first, these things are actually going to help us out, siphoning off all of this from this chamber, so that the dupes don't get... too preoccupied. They will only have to clean these tiles over here, so it's a lot less work for them. Also, for some reason, the game decided to drop my oxalite in space. I think that was a pretty nice idea, actually, game. Yeah, top notch. I don't know what happened, what is going on with the game today, but it's doing anything in its power to make sure that we are on our toes. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on. I just came over here and I saw this thing without its filters on, and then a bunch of oxalite going off over here, so I connected the two thingies. Okay, game. Okay. Okay, my friends, a few payloaders later, and I believe we have all the yep, we have all the steel that we need to make our aqua tuner, one of the final pieces for our thingy over here. We are going to put the aqua tuner right there. The purpose of this is this one drops the water into this volcano, this one drops the water into this volcano, and this one drops the water into the aqua tuner. Although the water is not going to stay in here, it's actually going to drop over here, but that's fine. As it moves through here, it will cool off the aqua tuner slightly, and besides, the steam inside of the chamber is the thing that should keep the aqua tuner in check and not exactly this water. So it's just something to help out. Alright, so now I believe we have pretty much everything. We just need a few more refined materials so that we can build the electrical grid inside of this thingy, and after that we just connect this end of the heavy watt wire to this one over here and put some water in there, and it should be pretty much everything that we need to do. I think, oh yeah, and we still need to put some liquid inside of the cooling loop as well, and we also need refined materials to make radiant pipes. Exactly. So, what kind of materials do we have over here to send over? We have some copper. Yeah, we have some copper. You know what, it's not exactly the most demanding thing in the world. Copper is good enough. Let's send as much as we can. We can stop with the steel right now. And we can change towards copper in refined metals. Right there. Okay, my friends, so now, while we wait for this copper to be delivered, is going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, we need some better way of creating red bolts, that's why we are doing this. In any case, while our dupes entertain themselves with the task ahead, I am going to create a cockpit over here. This cockpit must be a low power one, while also catering to all of the needs that a dupe might have. The reason for that is, on the outside we have neither a gas cargo canister for oxygen, which means we need to use oxalite or algae, and we also don't have, well, we kind of have a liquid cargo tank, but it's not for water, it's to transport liquids back into the colony, so we cannot use it to transport water. We could use like a 1,000 kilograms of it for water and then the rest for the remaining stuff, but that would be extremely complicated. Let's not do that. And also, we don't have a lot of power production. We have two measly solar panels that don't exactly produce a lot of power, so we cannot go crazy with the amount of power that we request out of this thing. Which means the algae generator is out of the question, and an oxalite thingy must be used. Well, my friends, I will have to stop myself from building the cockpit for a moment because we are now getting rid of some water over here, and I kinda want to have some of this water being deployed into the steam chamber over here. We are going to need water to make steam after all, so if we put just a little bit of water over here right now, that is going to help us out on the long run. Now, returning to the rocket cockpit, here we go. It is slightly different than the others, but at the same time it follows the same pattern. Is a cockpit over here with a bathroom, a mess hall, a place to sleep. This time we are going to have a manual generator over here because we don't really have a lot of power production. And that way the dupe can exercise and increase the athletics skill. We are almost done with all the research anyway, so there is no point in getting orbital collection data. As you can see, like, we have 2 researches left. This one over here, which we are now actively working, and then this one. So we are going to be producing plenty of data banks already. There is no point in putting another one over here. So yeah. Once again, we are going to use a pump to put the oxygen inside of there. We are going to put the oxalite over here, because by having the oxalite over on this tile, a little bit of carbon dioxide might wander in there, forcing the oxalite into off gas, which then results in the situation that we have over here, 6 kilograms of thingy. That's why I already deconstructed this. I am on my way to fix it right now. Alright, my friends, so I was checking in the skill trees, and Ascan already had enough skill points that we could get the astronomy on our way to rocket pilot level 2, which means that now we can send Ascan in this rocket back into exploring the stars, because with astronomy skill now available to him, he can use the telescope, and well, he is the only one capable of performing such a task, because our other two dupes are over here building stuff, so yeah, I think... whoa! Rivaldo, that was a close one. So yeah, our dupes are getting bombarded. I think I'm going to send Askan on an exploratory mission. Well, Bubbles is trying her best to see if she can ruin the day. She's extremely stressed out, and I don't really understand why. Because Rivaldo is not going through the same problem. As we can see over here, Rivaldo has a morale of 21, while Bubbles has a morale of 8. Which should not be happening if she was eating the berry sludge, which is probably not, as per usual, even though I removed the extra fruit, but she probably found herself something else to eat instead of the good stuff. But well, my friends, now that we have taken care of Bubbles, it is time for us to launch Askan on his very first exploration mission. I believe it is the first time that Askan is going to pilot a rocket, ever since we have hired him, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be more than capable. So let's change the destination and see, where do we want to go this time? I would say this corner over here, that way we will clear this entire thingy out, and that's almost 50% of the map gone. So let's go over here into that tile. Everything is ready to roll, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check everything. Everything checked out, so let's begin the launch sequence. There we go, another mission on its way, and I would say that in a few more exploration missions we are going to get the entire map discovered. I'm pretty sure that on this mission we won't be able to discover the entirety of this thing, because we only have 3 tile range in our telescope. There is going to be a few tiles missing, but oh well, we can take care of them later. The important thing is that the bulk part of the map gets discovered, and all of these anomalies get discovered as well, so that we know where the resources are, so that we can go get them. Alright, so over here we are almost done. I just need to clean this garbage up and build these things over here, but other than that we can close this off and build this thing. We are not going to vacuum out the chamber itself, because we are going to produce so much steam that that should pressurize all of this oxygen into one tiny corner, and if we're lucky it's even going to delete it from existence, which would be just fantastic. Now, one thing is, we are not going to analyze these volcanoes, because we are not going to come back in here, hopefully. Hopefully I won't have to break into this chamber to fix anything. Fingers crossed, of course. I think I have everything set up properly, but if I don't, I will obviously find a solution to that. But yeah, we already have everything that we need built out of here, so I was just kinda hoping these 2 volcanoes would go dormant on me, so that I could dig them out and then close the chamber. Well, I suppose that we are going to have to wait a little bit for that to happen. Well, my friends, it would appear that our time over here is almost done. Now, one thing that we could do, technically, we could ship oxygen from this planet via the interplanetary launcher over here, because you do have a gas vent over here. You can send anything from liquids to gases to solids, which in a way would extend the time that we would be able to stay in here, but because we are so close by to the main planet, I don't think it's worth it. Besides, I think that Bubbles could use some days off, even though her stress levels are under control. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys understand the need for some R&R. Besides, we are not yet close to getting this thing 100% operational, so yeah, while we wait for these volcanoes to go dormant on us, let's send our dupes back into the colony so that they can rest and the rocket can be resupplied. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't think it was possible for a Red Bull generator to melt itself out, there you go. You see, this one already melted, and this one is very close to achieving the same thing, which is Incredible if you ask me, and because of this, look at the temperatures over here. It's just ridiculous. Because there is such a low amount of carbon dioxide, it quickly rose in temperature, but still, you know, it's incredible if you ask me. Okay, so here are our two adventurous dupes. You guys can come out now. Thank you. Let's resupply this rocket. There is only a few things that we need. We need to put some food in there, and I think that's it. Maybe repair a couple of suits so that we have plenty available to us as well. Put some oxygen in there, of which we should have plenty, and refuel and restock the oxylizer. So, oh, and of course. We already have a rover, so our tubes already done that. Jesus, they are quick. So yeah, we already have the rover, so yeah. Once all of those things are done, we can go back, and I'm pretty sure that Bubbles will be de-stressed out by then. Well, I would say that our dupes are quite excited, because they didn't leave the rocket. They are here ready to roll once the rocket is resupplied. Which is interesting if you ask me, but okay. When they are on the other planet, they rather sleep on the beds that, you know, we have from the get-go, these ones over here that I deconstructed, but when they are on the home base, they rather sleep on the rocket. Yeah, it makes total sense. Alright, so rocket refueled, let's call in the crew and let's launch it back into the other planet. There is still plenty of work to be done over here, and hopefully we will get this thing rolling today, because yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure, let me just, yeah, we're just missing this one over here. I'm pretty sure that other than that, we can get some transportation going soon enough. Let me see, do I have enough for that? I do. I just need to build another stair around this place so I can deconstruct this one, put some ports over there, bring power and rails over into the new ports, and we should have transportation of materials back into our own planet by the end of the episode. Let's see if we can get it happening. Here we go. Let's launch them back into the other planet. I waited until the end of the cycle so that they could help out around this place. And why do we still have petroleum going? Please don't do that. Now, on the exploration front, our dupe over here has discovered some rocky asteroid fields. Now, these ones are pretty good. Oh, hello. So you have, yeah, our battery has run out because he's a little bit slow on the analyzing front, so we are just going to move forward one tile that is going to activate the engines and restore power. But as I was going to say, the rocky asteroid field is pretty good for us because this thing provides a lot of useful stuff. Sedimentary rock is useful, as we could see by the fact that we have run out of that stuff. So once we have a bunch of diamond, this is going to be a constant visit because there is plenty of mass and there is plenty of useful resources. And this rocket over here has just arrived. It would appear that the star map is quite busy today. Let's deploy another rover, please. There we go. Now let's land the freaking thing right there, so that we can take care of the other starport, put the input ports in here, and that way, maybe after the Ascan comes back from his exploratory mission, he can bring the transportation rocket into this planet so that we can start transporting useful things back home. Well, I said this thing was useful, so the game said, you know what? Here's two for you. Oh, we have found something, my friends. This song means we found... Oh, look at that. We found the Regolith planet. Pretty cool. Nice. In this one we have pretty much nothing other than a bunch of regolith. So because we are running out of sand, maybe going over here and capturing all of that regolith is not such a bad idea. But oh well. We also discovered another organic mass field over here, which is not exactly the most yummy thing in the world, but oh well, better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, so over here on this chamber, we have one dormant volcano, another one is still not dormant, but I am assuming this one should be dormant in a few cycles. They usually always go in pairs, for some reason. So we might get a moment in time where both of them are dormant. We are going to mine them out, clean the chamber out, and close it off. We are going to use water as fluid for our cooling loop. We are just waiting on the thing to be done. I'm going to pop this bubble, and then I'm going to use this line over here to put some water into the liquid reservoir and into the chamber, because only this water is not enough. I should have put a little bit more, but I misanalyzed at the time the amount of water that this was, so yeah, we want a really high amount of water so that there is no temperature spikes every time the volcanoes go off, and the way to achieve that is to create a huge thermal mass of steam, so that you know, it only raises a small amount every time it goes off. Now, I should probably, now that I think about it, create a loop over here with the rails. I'm glad I thought about this, because, well, these things are going to be extremely hot, and by ejecting them off the chamber early, we... how should I put it? We are going to eject them at an extremely hot temperature, and that is less than ideal. If we just create a loop going all the way around, the thing is going to remain inside of the chamber for longer, and therefore they are going to chill out at to a more decent temperature. So how about I do that? So pretty much the cooling loop over here is going to go as follows, right? We have these things inputting into this loop over here. It is important to have a bridge before and after every time you do one of these things, and you want to have a bridge connecting into the loop so that it doesn't fill up and staggers the loop, making everything stand to a still. This way, if there is items going through there, this thing is not going to input. And the sensor over here detects the temperature of the item, and it's going to decide if it goes through the shutoff over here into our storage or continue within the loop. And let's just change this thing a little so that we can see the loop in action. As we can see, once it turns red, goes all the way around, and nothing new is put into the cycle until it receives a green signal and it has a space within the cycle to input the new item. Oh well, my friends, so once this rail slash power line is built, we can now send the transportation rocket over here to start transporting stuff back home. However, we don't have a dupe to pilot the rocket because Travaldo, well, is still on his exploratory mission. However, there is a mess over here to be cleaned up as per usual. However, the game is actually pretty nice and gave us a Rocketeer dupe with Quick Learner and Unempathetic, like two traits that really like nothing. It's if it didn't add any traits, it would be better, to be honest. But oh well. Level 9 pilot, I think we are going to take it. So Turner, welcome into the colony. Here is your snazzy suit. And here is your hat. Alright, so the solid port is built. We have a platform for the rocket to land, and let's just take a look. It is almost full with water. In fact, we can stop providing water right now. Let's go over here. I've been resupplying the rocket for quite some time now. It takes a little bit for all of that water to get in there. So yeah, everything is ready. Let's just wait for the remaining water to get in there, and then we are going to send... Okay, and then we are going to send... who is the Turner over here to the other planet. I'm pretty sure there is no other pilot. No, there is not. Turner over here has been called into the rocket, but as you can see, he is having a little bit of trouble using the suit. That's because his athletics are extremely low. The suit gives a tremendous penalty to athletics, but well, it is what it is. It's not exactly the worst thing in the world. Besides, this rocket over here has a manual generator, which is going to be using quite a lot, and that is going to increase his athletics. But let's just wait a little longer for him to arrive, and then let's launch the first transportation mission of the playthrough. Alright, crew aboard, let's begin the launch sequence. I'm pretty sure that, there we go, everything is ready to roll. let's just witness this, because I can never get enough of this thing. Is just wonderful. Now, this journey is quite fast, half a cycle to get there. I already built a ladder system over here, so that the Turner, once he arrives, can help out in the building thingy, even though he doesn't exactly have a lot of skills, but oh well, it's not exactly too bad to have an extra pair of hands. Well, that's less than ideal. Yeah, I did not think this one through. I thought to myself, let me put the mini gas pump right next to the oxalite thingy, so that, you know, it's close to the source of oxygen, but, okay, we'll have to make a few changes to this thing, because every time the dupe comes to sleep, the thing absorbs a little bit of carbon dioxide, and it gives a bunch of damage to the dock, and that is less than ideal, because then the dupe won't be able to leave, nor will anyone be able to enter. And there we go, the rocket is arriving into the planet. Perfect, which means we can now select something over here. First, let's go over here. Let's select all, so that any item that we select over in this corner can be inputted into this storage. And first, let's start by the valuable stuff, the stuff that we are really hurting for. Metal. There is a bunch of aluminum over here, so let's start by transporting that stuff. I'm pretty sure we are going to be able to fill up the entire storage thingy with just the aluminum that we have laying around this place, so yeah, if we transport all the aluminum, I'm then going to be moving into gold, uranium, not uranium, iron, and all the other stuff that we have over here. Now, when it comes to the fixes for this rocket, I'm just going to be moving this pump from here into here. It's far enough from the carbon dioxide where it should not be pumping it. Unfortunately, we are not going to have a bunch of space of quote-unquote storage, so yeah. So pretty much everything is waiting on this volcano to go dormant on me. Come on, please go dormant on me. The ideal situation would be for this volcano to activate before this one, which is most likely what is going to happen, given that this volcano has been dormant for quite some time. Reason for that is because I want this water to be turned into steam before this volcano has a chance to go off. Otherwise, this oxygen is going to increase its temperature rather rapidly, shall we say, and that is going to damage everything inside of the chamber, which would be bad for us. So please, volcano, go dormant. I really want to close this off. Please. But well, my friends, it would appear that our rocket over here is ready to go, and this is the stuff that we are going to bring on our first journey. 11 tons of aluminum ore, almost 6 tons of gold amalgam, almost 3 tons of sand, and 7 tons of igneous rock. Pretty cool. Hey, you, get back into in here, please. So, now that we have that, let's change our destination. Please select the correct platform, which should be this one, 464. Turner took his sweet time getting inside of the rocket, but in any case, let's go, let's begin the launch sequence. Yeah, we are going to bring a lot of useful stuff on this journey. There is still plenty to be mined, so don't worry. That is not the only amount of materials that we are going to bring. This planet is pretty much untouched, other than the little bit that we have mined out for building things. All the other resources are still here to be taken advantage of. And over here on the exploration front, the last tile has just been explored, so we can send our exploration rocket back home. Let's see who is inside of that rocket. I believe it's this one, the Curious Kalpa. Yeah, Azkan over here did a fantastic little job. He produced a bunch of databanks and is still going to be producing those databanks because there is still plenty of time before he arrives back at home. And yeah, he probably gained a lot of experience and has new skill points to be given to him. Alright, so the transportation rocket has finally arrived, and we are now taking all of those materials into our storage. Pretty cool. So please, Turner, get out of the rocket, because yeah, I kinda need to do a few fixes to this thing. First, the mini gas pump is going to go over here. I really am tired of this thingy. Like, come on, like, Please. You're telling me that this thing can capture carbon dioxide? That is just ridiculous if you ask me, but okay, if you say so. But well, my friends, now that we have transportation on its way, how about we start getting into this biome over here and we mine ourselves a little bit of uranium so that we have it ready to go. I think that's a good idea. Like I said previously, I'm going to avoid getting into these biomes over here so that we don't get stung by those betas. So yeah, but I like there is a lot of uranium over here, but at the same time there is so much uranium on this biome that we really don't need to play greedy. Alright, my friends, so with this rocket empty, I think it is time for us to go grab ourselves some uranium, now that we are mining it. So I'm just going to call in the crew and send the rocket once again over there. Okay, so Turner has just arrived to the alien world. Let's just see. Do we have... There is a little bit of bleachstone over there, apparently. Do we have... you know what? Since the bleachstone is already there, yeah, send it on our way. Otherwise, it's just going to dissolve in there. Now, what I was going to say is, do we have any uranium over here already? Yes, we have. Cool. Send it on our way. 700 kilos of uranium. Not exactly bad. There is plenty more to be gotten, but oh well. Cool. So now send me the remaining aluminum that we have collected, and then you can start sending some more igneous rock. For the love of God, really? You're joking, right? Like, this system works so well on every single other rocket, but this one, no. This one is special. Oh, it's so special he had a whole classroom just for himself. Jesus. Okay, so we have ran out of suits over here. Oh, I didn't see this one coming, I have to be honest. We still had plenty of oxygen laying around. Yeah, we have to go back right now, because at any moment this thing can go dormant and I really want to get inside of this chamber, mine everything, close it off, because once this thing goes dormant, I'm pretty sure this volcano is about to go off. So yeah, we have like a very short period of time. Cool. Okay. Let's call in the crew. Let's change and send them back into the colony. The platform is already set. Oh, no. We have to call in Turner over here as well. Yeah, because otherwise, once this rocket leaves, Turner has no way of getting back inside of his own rocket. So, yeah, I'm glad I thought about that one. Alright, so let's acknowledge the warnings. Let's send this rocket. And, well... Unfortunately, there is no more mining for now, so this load is just going to be igneous rock apparently, but that's fine. Igneous rock is still useful, and we have a little bit of bleachstone and uranium and aluminum ore, so in the end, it wasn't a complete waste. Like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know where the dupes are putting the freaking suits, but they are putting them somewhere. Because I just fabricate suits like crazy, and they are nowhere to be found. They can either be in here, where we have like one inside of the rockets, or in here, where we should have two suits, where indeed we have like one suit over there, another one over here. Because, yeah, it's not this one, it's this one. Nope, not this one, it's this one. Yeah, we only have 3 suits over there and another one over here. All of those doesn't total like 15 suits that I already built, so they are placing them somewhere, I just don't know where. But in any case, and speaking about suits, one of the things that we can do is pressurize this thing. Let's connect that, cancel that, and yeah, this thing has been built for a very long time now. How about we start pressurizing the thingy over here, putting some oxygen inside of these docks. It takes a little bit of time to fill them up anyways. Like, they are just spreading the freaking suits all over the place, because they probably think that's funny. I believe I found my suits, my friends. For some reason, the dupes are dropping the freaking suits over here. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. These dupes, I'm going to be honest, they are going to be the death of me. I think I said this plenty of times already. Where is the, thingies? Clothing, yeah, please, put all the clothing inside of the, It's just two suits, but still, you know, they are spreading them all over the place. We are going to bring them back via the cargo bay and then just repair them and put them back into circulation. And we are almost full, my friends, which means that in this episode we actually managed to get 2 transportation loads of stuff from this planet, which is pretty cool. Now, this time we are going to bring an assortment of goods, because we were running out of items available to us. I really need to send the other dupes over here to start making cleanup efforts. But still, everything is in here, so let's send the rocket once again back over here, like this. Rocket platform, correct. Begin launch sequence. And of course this thing is almost destroyed, because why would not be like that, of course. But speaking about sending them back, I think... Oh no, they took the rat pills away, because why wouldn't the dupes do that? They had nothing better to do, so they just said, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Hey, at least they brought a little bit of salt over here, which is going to increase the morale of our dupes. Besides, most of the work is going to be made underground, so yeah, let's just call in the crew. I'll change the crew, change the destination. Over here, I'm pretty sure the rover is built once again. Yes, it is. So we are going to drop a rover, and the dupes are going to arrive once again there. Oh, okay. Just a visual glitch. Alright, the second load of goodies is here, pretty cool. Turner, you can go back into the colony, please don't make a mess, and yeah, I need to once again fix this thing, cause yeah. In here, this is a really bad idea. I'm going to try it over here in this corner and see if it's going to work now. But I have a slight feeling that the game is still going to find a way to absorb a packet of carbon dioxide. Well, my friends, it would appear that my rover collection is starting to increase, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Nope. Oh, god damn it. I hope they don't land over on this side. Oh, thank god. They decided to land in the right spot. Oof, okay, dupes, back to work. There is still plenty of stuff that needs to be done. And yeah, we went through the entire episode, my friends, where this thing did not go dormant. I can't believe my eyes. Oh well, oh well. Pretty sure that in the future this thing is going to be dormant eventually. It has to, right? I'm just going... Future me will have to keep an eye on him, and once this thing is dormant, we can finalize this build. And in the meantime, there is still, like I said, plenty that needs to be done. Our dupes are never going to go idle, because, well, there is plenty of work orders for them to do. So, yeah. Would you look at the time, my friends? This cycle is almost over, and that means that the episode is also over as well. I was actually quite distracted, I have to be honest. But oh well, it is what it is, my friends. There is plenty to do for future me, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to achieve the objectives that we didn't got to achieve today, which was to finish the Twin Kano Tamer over here. Yeah, until this thing goes dormant, there is no way of finishing this. I mean, there is only 2 things left to be built. This one tile over here and this liquid reservoir. Once that liquid reservoir is filled, I'm going to put some water in it, and everything is ready to roll, hopefully. Yeah, on the other side, we still need to activate our nuclear silo, but once again, everything is built. All the pipage is now done. Even that one over there. So yeah, we just need some uranium over here. We transported a little bit, but unfortunately I don't think that is going to be a sufficient amount to kickstart and keep the reactor going for any decent amount of time. I'm pretty sure we have less than 1 ton over here if we go into our thingy. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Wow. So yeah, we need to transport far more uranium before we are in a position that we can, you know, kickstart these things and get all of those rad bolt generating for us. But in any case, my friends, in any case, with all of Okay, with all of that said, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!